All right. Let's start training for marketing cloud engagement. Okay. So this topic is different, syllabus is different, and everything is different from marketing cloud. All right.
From Pardot Faisal?
No, Pardot is account engagement,
Okay.
and we are starting with marketing cloud engagement.
And it is different from Marketing Cloud.
No, it's marketing cloud only, but Pardot it's done. Okay. Now this is engagement. This is marketing cloud engagement, and that was account engagement. Okay.
Yeah, Faisal. That was accounting and that.
Yes. So there we used to log in into Salesforce, and after logging into Salesforce, we used to go to account engagement through App Launcher. But here it does not work like that. Marketing Cloud is a total different platform. In order to log in into engagement, we need to log in like login.marketingcloud.com.
Mm.
Okay.
Got it, Faisal.
Yep,
Means it's totally different from the Salesforce or
that's correct. But but there is two things we need to keep in mind. Marketing Cloud engagement. If you want to connect with Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, we can do that as well. Okay, and we can manage all the data from there as well. So we will be studying about this. Now, the major part why account engagement and engagement is different is in Pardot, that's account engagement, we can just email, and that was majorly used for B2B. But here in engagement, it is B2C, majorly used because we have mobile as well, we have email as well. Okay, so what we can do is we can email as well as we can send a SMS to the subscriber. Now, one thing we need to keep in mind is in Pardot we were having prospects, but here in Marketing Cloud engagement we have subscriber. Subscriber means the person who have given the consent that they need to receive an email or SMS to them. Is it clear, guys, or is it going above the head?
uh,
Yes, Fazal, this is clear.
This is clear. All right.
subscriber means Faisal, those who will receive
Subscribe. Who will subscribe
in
and they are giving consent that yes, I am ready to receive your SMS or emails.
okay.
Okay. Yep. Now let's go through all this in detail. How it works and what it do. We will be going through this. Now I need to show you that subscriber, okay, can only be inserted into data extensions. Okay.
Fazal, here uh, one
Well,
question here.
Yes.
So, how can we set up this on? That means how we can log in over here. So that you are showing, na?
How we can log in?
How can I log in? From my side, that I am asking.
No, the thing is, this is the paid version. You won't be able to log in. We don't have demo accounts.
So how do we practice then?
This account is the Data Colada's account. It is purchased by the CEO.
Yeah, I understand, but how do you practice then? So this is basically, we
How
cannot
do
practice
you
anything.
practice, or how do I practice it?
Uh-huh. How do I practice?
Okay, how do you practice it? All right. By taking the screenshots, by taking the notes of it.
Just only that.
Yep. Suvanjit, okay, Suvanjit is not there. Just a moment. I'll ask him just a moment.
Yeah, Faisal.
Okay. So Suvanjit, the thing is, Raju was asking that if he wants to practice
Hmm.
through this marketing cloud org,
Hmm.
can he do that or no?
Yeah, I had a talk with Raju last time also. You just go through and complete the training.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, I'll arrange the org because need to talk to Animesh once.
Okay, okay.
So I think he does not need it right now, but maybe in second or third class we can provide it. So I need to check with.
Okay.
All right. No, Animesh. I was just talking to Suvanjit.
Okay, Shobhanjit. Thank
Just
you.
about the org. No problem. I had a word with it. All right. Thanks. Okay. So that clears the part, Raju.
Yes, please.
All
Because without the practice, this is not really possible. And I think this marketing cloud is vast and bigger than that, Pardot cloud.
Right.
I think so.
That's correct. Perfectly accepted. But yes, as this is the purchased one and I don't have access to
And
this.
even Faisal, why I'm telling, why I'm asking this one, because when I had a talk initial time with Shobhanjit da, I also informed him, like if I can practice, definitely I'll join the class. Otherwise, there is no point, because I'll not understand anything. Yeah, definitely I'll understand whatever you are teaching, but
Hmm.
if I don't practice, there is no point to like it will not make me perfect. Yeah.
All right, no problem. All right, we can proceed, and
Yeah, sure.
that should not be a problem.
Mhm.
All right, let's go ahead with integration part. Okay, so the thing is, I was talking all about is subscriber. So now the subscriber are the person who are giving you the consent that they need to receive email or messages. Okay, so if you see this Salesforce integration, I went to the setup part, and in app I got Salesforce integration. Now the other thing is, this is connected. This is connected. But if you see, I can remove this as well, disconnect the account. Okay, but if it's disconnected, okay, here I get an option that, do you want to connect your marketing cloud with sales cloud? Okay, so I need to click on connect button, and if it is a sandbox, click on sandbox. If it is not a sandbox, it's a development org, so you don't need to click on this. Directly click on connect. Once you click on connect, there's a pop-up which comes stating that please enter email ID and password of your sales account. So once done, this is connected. Now once this is connected, what we can do is we can play with sales cloud and marketing cloud. Till here it's clear, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
Faisal.
yes. So this is for actually connecting Salesforce org with Marketing Cloud.
That's correct. Okay, and marketing cloud is very slow as compared to Pardot, but it's very useful as well.
Very slow means Faisal for
Very
process.
slow means it buffers and it takes
Okay.
time as compared to Pardot. Okay, now let's come to subscriber. Now subscribers are the person which we can get from sales cloud or directly from marketing cloud as well. So subscriber have the person who are already into our system. Okay, I'll search with my name, I guess. Email ID. If the person is there into the subscriber, we can get that. If not, it won't show there. Okay. So I don't have that as subscriber. But no problem. What we will do is we will take Scott Rutherford. See. And whatever I am talking, please make a note of it as well, so that it won't be a problem in future. Now, we have this person, that's Scott. We can get all the details of this subscriber here, in which attribute it is, okay, in list, in which list it is, group and history. Now, for example, if we get that Scott personally called to Marketing Cloud representative and asks him that I am really very frustrated, I don't want to receive any email from Marketing Cloud here after itself. So what we need to do is we can unsubscribe from all. Okay, we have
Can you repeat this part?
yep. So what I did is I went to subscriber. In
Yeah,
subscriber,
yeah.
I searched for Scott Rutherford. Now I need
Hmm.
to double click on this Scott Rutherford. Once I double click, there is an option of unsubscribe from all. Once I click on it, Scott won't get any emails or messages from us. Okay. This-
Can we get time to note this?
Pardon?
Yeah, just a few seconds to take a note for this.
Yes, no problem. Is it clear for you, Raju?
Yes, please, Faisal.
Okay.
And Faisal, the first of all, how the subscriber are creating, like, you can create one by one, you can create by import, or if they are going through any landing page or any form.
Same.
So same, na? Okay. The prospect and subscriber mostly same. They are coming from the kind of same source. Acha, theek hai.
That's good. We can get it from Sales Cloud as well. By
Mhm.
connecting, we can sync that.
Ha,
We
ha,
can
ha.
create it manually. We can import that, or we can have landing pages, form handlers, and
Acha, but import the same similar way but through CSV upload, na?
that's correct. That's correct. Okay.
And if the data is already in the Salesforce cloud, for an example, let's say, like, some of the subscriber are over there, or some leads are over there in Salesforce. So when we are importing the data, if some of them are present in the Salesforce, so if we mention that in the import parameter, so that will be synced automatically, na?
Sync, but I'll continue with that as well. The thing is, where all subscribers go. Okay, that's the main thing.
What does it mean? Why does it all subscriber go?
The thing is, in Pardot, we had prospects.
Right.
So in order to work with prospects, we used to add them to a list,
Right.
then play with it, like to emailing or to add that to the engagement program.
Right. So here also you shown, it can be added to some of the list. It can be added to some of the groups.
No, it can be added to data extension.
No, if you click on one subscriber, please.
Okay, I click on one subscriber.
I think those are the informations for the subscriber.
So the list, if you click on list,
that is the history in which list it's added.
No, so if I want to add to some list, this add button, so what will happen there then? The list will come over here. Na? From this list, we can add to that list, not the subscriber.
No, the thing is, even if you add that, it will be a list, but where the list will go? Okay, don't get confused. I'll tell you. We have one thing as data extension. Okay, till here, block it. When we go to data extension, what data extension are? That we create a data extension in order to store that information of the subscriber. Now, for example, we are creating a data extension. We have three data extension. One is standard data extension. Mostly used is standard data extension. Filter data extension in order to filter that. Okay. And random to select a subscriber from which source it has come. So, for example, we are creating a standard data extension. Okay. Create from new. Name that as test DC test bomb. Okay. And we have is sendable or is testable.
What is external key?
External key. Okay. External key is a unique key which is automatically created. Okay.
Acha.
Yes. So if I click on is sendable, is testable is also there. Okay. And if it's not is sendable, it won't be is testable as well. Nor we can send it, nor we can test it.
Okay.
But for sendable and testable, if we click on it, click next. Okay. That's okay. Now this is the field. For example, in Sales Cloud, we have name. So,
Name of the field, right, Faisal?
name of the field, yes.
Yeah, so we can say
The second one as, so this should be, the name of the field should be first name 50, last name, email. The data type should be email address. Okay. Now primary key, this should be default one.
Right.
Okay. And for example, phone number. Phone number should not be text, it should be number. Okay.
So Faisal, here email is getting same preference as Pardot, or is there any other valuable mandatory field?
I did not catch your question.
Yeah, I'm asking that here the same email is getting same preference as Pardot, or there is any other valuable mandatory field. Like in Pardot, like email is main mandatory field. So here is the same thing. Email or last name is most mandatory, or anything else.
The thing is, here we can keep email as well. We can keep first name as well.
Yeah. So the primary key should be email or phone number, na?
So no, I'm just showing you anyone. Okay. So for example, email and phone number, if it's primary, we can keep that. Now, email relates to subscribers on subscriber key. Create. Now what we have added is test bong. Okay. So we get this as data extension. If we click on that data extension, you get this fields. Okay. And once we click on record, okay, here we can import. Okay, we can import from Sales Cloud. Did you get that?
Yes, Fazal.
It is working like list, like test bong.
That's correct. So this is working as the same as the import one, but few other things as well as compared to that. Okay. Now, add and update, update only, or override. This is the new part which comes into engagement. We did not have any import part into it. Okay. Is it clear, guys? Still here?
Clear,
Yes,
Fazal.
Fazal.
So we can import all the data here, and we can use that in order to send an email.
Mhm. Only send an email, or you can do anything.
Message as well. You
Message.
can create this data extension and use that into journey as well. Okay. Now, the first topic for marketing cloud is email marketing best practices. Okay, just a moment, guys. Sorry about that, guys. My kid is troubling me a lot. All right. So, when it comes to email marketing best practices, okay, first it comes to setup. Now, in Pardot, what we were having is domain management and tracker domain, correct?
Yes, Fazal.
Yes, Fazal. Yes, Fazal.
Yes. Now, here, in order to send an email, what we need to do is we need to set up sender authentication package. That's known as SAP. Make a note of it, guys.
Okay, Fazal.
I'll just message that sender authentication package. Now, sender authentication package includes okay. So sender authentication package, it includes some part which is handled by Salesforce itself, and some part which we handle it, like we implement. Okay. For example, private dedicated domain. So this can be allotted with by Salesforce itself. Custom account branding, that can be allotted by Salesforce itself. Dedicated IP, of course, Salesforce. Now, reply mail management, sender profile, and delivery profile. What we can do is we can create it. Now, if you see that send management, okay, so we have sender profile. So in sender profile, we can create one. Okay, sender profile. And what we can do is, why is it sender profile?
So there needs to be set up the emails and profile of the person who is sending the email.
Correct.
Yeah.
So the name should appear.
Right.
Okay. So who is the sender? It's required. So for example, it's Bong Bong. So we can add Bong Bong as the name. Okay. Sender is, if we have that into the list, well and good. If not, you can use a specified sender. Now, if we are adding Bong Bong, we need email address as well. Okay, for Bong Bong, and we need to verify that. Once we verify that, then only we can use that into the sender profile while sending an email, okay, or messages. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, Fazal, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, one more thing. If we want to add this sender profile, we can go from setup as well. We might have few less options here in admin from email. Now, how we do that? We hover over. Okay, the options are not available. We need to hover here, so the bar will come down, and then we can go there. So now, if I duplicate, if I click onto the setup, once I click on setup, we have the option as where is that? Company setting, user. We have app. No, just a moment. Account setting. See this. Account settings. Oh, sorry. Where am I? We are into send management. I guess your few options are not available. Yes, we have this. You see sender profile?
Yeah.
Yes, Fazal.
Yes. Sender profile. If we click on it, we can create it. Okay. Now,
Mhm.
did you make a note of this, guys? Sender profile.
Yeah, noted.
Okay. The next topic is send classification. Now, send classification. There are two types of send classification. One is default. Sorry, not default. One is commercial, and one is transactional.
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 Hmm.
See this. You see two, transactional and commercial.
So normally this is comes like in a promotional and transactional. Whenever we are sending messages, even in bulk messages we are sending this, that is coming under promotional and transactional.
Correct.
Sorry, this is same, na?
Yes, that's correct. But there's a twist here. Why there is two classifications and classification, and what's the difference between it? Okay. So in commercials, the people who have unsubscribed, they won't receive an email or messages if the send classification is commercial. But if the send classification is transactional, even though the subscriber unsubscribes, through send classification of transactional, he or she will definitely get the email or messages according
So-
to law.
Yeah, so I mean, like that I was saying, like in a commercial and transactional, the difference between the two is whenever probably we are using the email OTP. Okay, so that time we should have to use the transactional message.
Correct.
And whenever we are sending some promotional message, that means we are promoting something. So you are sending some email messages to a group of users or group of subscribers. So then we are using the commercial message. But if somebody are unsubscribed from the list of that panel, they will not, they shouldn't receive that messages
That's
in
correct.
commercial.
That's correct. So promotional one, they should not get an email once they unsubscribe.
Right.
Transactional, they will definitely get an email even though if they unsubscribe it.
Because the both purposes are completely different.
That's correct. Is that clear, guys?
Yes, Fazal.
Okay. Now we have a reply mail management. But for reply mail management, it's not working. Okay. Yes.
Faisal, I have another question. So we are using dedicatedly, Pardot for B2B. Nah?
Hmm.
B2B, and especially for the email management.
Correct.
And we are using Marketing Cloud for different purpose. For an example, like for WhatsApp messages, for email messages, for SMS, for any other communication thing. So we are using for in-app purchase. We are probably using this kind of messages. So why we are using Pardot then? We can use the Marketing Cloud altogether, na?
The thing is, Marketing Cloud account engagement is used for B2B. B2B means the business person
Understand.
will not every time have mobile. They will have
Right.
something in front of them. That's the reason email is preferred.
I
And
understand. But
Marketing
here
Cloud-
also we can use the email, na? That's why I'm asking.
Yes, we can use email as well. But here it's majorly used for B2C. Okay, we are
Yeah.
attracting the customers. There we are not attracting the customers. We are boosting the business.
Right. We are particularly, by attracting the accounts.
Correct.
Okay.
That's the reason. So, getting back to track, reply mail management. In reply mail management, okay, this is email reply address. Okay, so it states that this email address appears in the form field of a client email when a subscriber replies to your email message.
Hmm.
So, if you want a dedicated email address where the reply should come back, this is the email address which we need to set up.
Right.
Email display name.
Right.
Now,
Bum.
yes, it's just a name. So not an email address. Here it states it's just a name, not an email address. So just bong. Okay. If subdomain, we can add that as well. And a routing address for remaining replies. If required, if want to, then we can add that. Okay.
If you want to forward or CC
Forward.
someone, we can
Correct.
keep it.
So we can add that into a reply mail manager. Till here it's clear, guys.
Yes, Fazal.
Yes, Fazal.
Okay. Now
This is like the normal Gmail.
that's correct for Gmail.
Yeah, Gmail, or if you set up the normal domain mail, that is kind of same thing here.
Did we complete delivery profiles?
No, Fazal.
Okay. So delivery profiles. Okay. Branding. Okay. Just the thing is, in delivery profile we have branding. Okay, branding that comes into header and footer. If you want, we can add any, and that will come into the delivery profile where IP address, if it's default, well and good. If not, then we can add header and footer into it.
But Fazal, just can we come again now? What is delivery?
Delivery means that just a minute. Are we into setup? There is one term known as account branding.
Mhm.
Okay. So in account branding, what we are doing is we are giving more name. Just a moment. I'll try to create one and then I'll show you how it works. Where were we? Okay. So this includes that the from information for your sense.
Acha,
Hmm.
from information.
Yes, from name.
Okay.
So that's the reason the delivery profile is added.
so that the audience can engage with your content properly.
That's correct. That's correct. Now, the topic for today was email marketing best practices. So, what do you all think? What is the best practice for email marketing?
What does it mean?
It means what will you all include while creating or while sending an email?
Basically, for my prospect, for my point of view, what I would do right now, if I have got the email template or email marketing cloud with me, well, for an example, let's say now the Big Billion Day or Great Indian Festival is going on. So whenever the visitors or traffic are coming on my website, some of them will be like into cart abandon mode, na? So in that cart abandon mode, I'll automate that process. Whenever some people, they are missing something or they are adding to the cart, I'll automatically send them the mail, sir, you missed something. Here is a great, discount percentage. So that's the way I'll set up the mail. I'll send it to them.
Okay, so that's known as a customer representative. Just a moment. So you can say CRM, customer
See, a
representative
custom.
management, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? Where if we put into the cart, automatically the email should be sent that this is the best product which you have added into the cart. If you want, you can buy that. But
Right. Or else,
that's
what I
once. Before that, email marketing or email deliverability best practices, you can say.
Acha.
Hmm.
Acha. So,
So,
or else, I'll use for as well, for different type of customer, because, I'm collecting the database or I'm scrapping the data from LinkedIn as well. So I'll get all the, customer list or all the customer email ID list from LinkedIn or somewhere else as well. I'll collect that. And accordingly, I'll use this marketing, email module to send the bulk email to that set of customers.
okay, let's go back to Pardot. In Pardot,
Hmm.
okay, what were prospects? The person who have given their email address,
Right.
that they want to receive an email.
Right.
Now here in email, in engagement, email deliverability best practices come into same. So first of all, even if you get a list of subscriber from the LinkedIn, you need to get first consent that are they ready to get receive an email. If yes, then only we can send an email. If not,
Right.
not.
Got it.
First email best practice, you can make a note of it. Okay, get consent.
Right.
Second is use branding. Use branding means that we have a client name Bong Bong. So we need to add the Bong Bong name. And account branding is not just added according to anyone's will. Okay, it's added by Salesforce itself.
So
So
for the account branding, do I need any consent from the subscriber?
no. Use branding means we are setting up branding into Marketing Cloud. We are not taking any consent from the customers.
Right.
This email deliverability best practices, which I'm telling you.
Acha.
Okay. So second one is use branding. Third one comes use email subject line. That should be crisp and clear.
So, Faisal, can you write it down over here? Check.
Just a moment.
Got it.
Got it?
Mhm.
So this is email deliverability best practices that comes under getting consent, use branding, use subject line, avoid common word which is targeted as spam filter. Spam filter means that in Gmail, if we are adding some name or
Got it.
email, so that will be added directly to the spam folder. Okay, and this happens to me. So that's the reason email deliverability best practice are very important.
Mhm.
Okay. Now let's get back to email. Now we have, before creating an email, we need to just a minute. Okay. All right.
Sorry.
No problem. That's okay. Oh, what we did is we created data extension. We added it. Subscribe. Okay.
Fazal, one more thing.
Hmm.
What is the difference between data extraction versus list versus group?
And, no, I did not catch that. Data extension.
Data So what you showed right now is data
Extension. Yeah.
data extension versus list versus group.
List. Where is list? This publication list.
The list you showed now in subscriber.
Okay. No, that's just a history. Okay. List. That's the history of the subscriber. For example, now if we are getting this list, okay, we can add that to a list as well, but we cannot use this for the list.
No, I understand. I'm asking data extension versus list versus group. So subscriber is coming under data extension. You can import multiple subscriber in data extension, na?
No. I'll show you. Okay. Now remove this part from your mind, whether it's list. Just take data extension in your mind.
Hmm.
Okay. Now, once we go to content, okay. Now, once we get into the content, if we are creating this email, okay, I won't create it right now. What I will do is I'll just select a data colada location. It's template based email. This one. Okay. Now I want to test this email. How can we test that is preview and test. If you click here, okay, these are the list. Okay, these are the data extension,
Acha.
and this is the groups.
Right.
Now, for example, the people to whom I want that to be appearing is into the list. We can go to the list, select that, and we can see
Right,
Whether
I understand, Faisal. So my question is, so what is the meaning of data extension?
data extension
Why we are calling it data extension, and we are importing all the subscriber into it?
because that's a key part into the marketing cloud, where we can store the data. Into the list we cannot store, and if we are storing as well, we cannot synchronize. Okay,
No, the similarly you can use the list to store or to gather your all of your subscriber, na, in particular one list.
but
Probably
we can just gather it into a list, but we cannot synchronize. I mean, you can see synchronized data extension. This works within few seconds, and list does not work in few seconds. If it's list, they have to synchronize, and 15 minutes is the spam time.
okay.
Huh. So that's the reason data extension may, there are many things. Okay, many things. Now, list may, there are not many things. If I
Got
click
it.
list,
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
So the subscriber details are stored in the data extension, but in
that's
the list only the subscriber name only stores that which are the subscriber are present in this list.
so
So,
see.
so that means subscriber are stored in data extension in the form of synchronization form. So that means their name and everything that you have created before the data extension, na? The fields you are created, name,
Yes,
phone
yes.
number, this and that. So that will be synchronized.
That's correct. So that's field. Okay.
Right, right, right.
What
But
we
in
do is
but in list this is not possible. Got it.
that's correct. That's correct. In list, that's not possible. In
Even in group there that is not possible, because list
That's-
and group are kind of similar things. You are naming it just.
that is correct. Now you got the thing. Okay. Huh. So let's get back to the email content. We are creating the email. Now we have many options. Create email message, create email template, paste HTML template or from existing template, or add A/B test, code dynamic, email form, external, that, this, and everything. But what I would say is create a message. Once you create a message, you get the option here. Okay. Template, if you want to drag and drop, if you want to use AMP script plus HTML plus this and that. Okay. So what I would think is, if you click here, HTML plus AMP script, okay, we can use everything into it. Okay. Select a folder. Campaign is not necessary here, so that's okay. Now here, what we can do, we can drag and drop, or we can just instead of going there, just a moment. Delete this. What I'm trying to show you all is that we can use template plus AMP script plus HTML. So if it's template plus AMP script, okay, there are three languages which is used in Marketing Cloud. First is AMP script, second is HTML, and third is SQL. Okay. Now, if I click on this, select the template, name that as test bong. Next. Now, what we have is,
You have to create that.
so we have template and we have the content into it.
A lot many things are here.
A lot many things. Now, if I click on this button on the left hand side, I'll get all the things.
Right.
Now this
similar like Pardot, but many things are over here you can use it.
no, it's not similar as Pardot. In Pardot, there were not many things. Here it's many.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like in Pardot, you can create also the template, but with limited facility. But here you will get a huge number of options.
That's correct. So, for example, if I click on this image block, on the left hand side, what I can do is if I can fit this,
Resize the image.
I can change the width of it. Okay. If I want to name that as different, okay, alternate name, which they can search by. Okay. If we want to add a border to it,
Mhm.
if not, that's okay. Image padding. The upper part you can see.
Right.
Okay. The lower part, if that's going.
You can set up the padding.
Okay. Yes. So this is the thing. Image alignment. For example, going to the left between right.
Mhm.
Just a moment, please. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Now we have this into middle as well. Now we can create this as click to action image as well by adding a link. Okay, by adding a link here, we can do. Now we have many options: secure website, email address, cloud pages, forward to a friend or document, other things as well. Okay, many things. So this is image button. Now we have layout, so it's the same as Pardot. One more thing, into image block. In image block, whatever we see into the content, it's the same, but we can make changes through HTML editor as well.
Mhm.
Okay. And in block settings, you can see view on mobile device. This is show. That means the same it will look into the mobile. If I hide this, okay, and in preview and test, I have mobile view. You can see here desktop. So mobile view. See the image disappeared.
The responsibility, right?
Because we switched off.
Hmm.
So we can show that. So it will be available. So there are many errors which will definitely come, but we need to check that.
Why it's not showing?
So that's the main thing which we need to learn, that what it is and how we can change that. Okay. Now what we have is code snippet.
Right.
Okay. Code snippet. In code snippet, what we can do is can drag and drop here. In code snippet, we can directly add it. The code. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Majorly it's for you can say AMP script. Okay. For example, let's do one exercise.
So if you are embedding any kind of video or YouTube video, you can just paste the post over there and it will be added automatically.
No, it's not a video. We need to add.
It's not only the video. I'm talking about that thing. Embedded code, you can add it over there, na?
Embedded code, yes. Embedded code means, I mean, if that's
It can be anything. It can be form, it can be video, or it can be any picture. For an example, like you are promoting for Amazon or Flipkart, so
Hmm.
they have given you some of the products, so they will give you the inline code वाला जो क्या बोलते हैं code होगा. If you just copy paste the code, the picture will, the picture with the price and everything, this will appear over here.
That's correct. But how it works is we need to add a code here.
That you have to add. They will give you the code and you have to add it over here.
I mean, if you're talking about Amazon, if they are giving well and good, if not, we have
You have to create it.
so we have to code it. HTML works the same way.
Right.
Okay. Now, what I was having is I was having one image, that's the mini image. Then I was having the bigger image, then the layout. Sorry, the
Text
text.
part.
Okay, the text one. Then I was having two images to be added one after another. So what I did is,
Kind of carousel images.
so here I was showing only one image, so I had to add two image. Okay, so in that situation, I did some, what you say, personalization to add this image block and create two image out of it. Okay, through HTML and through that part. Clear till here? Now, what is advanced content? Advanced content may A/B test. You all know that. That's why it is used.
Right.
Just a moment.
Then dynamic content.
Okay, dynamic content is,
That we have already seen in product.
but here it's different.
No,
Now,
you can use the same content in different places. No?
so
That was
see,
the dynamic content.
so see, the thing is here the dynamic content is, this is for the default one. Okay, default content, we can add that. But if we want, we can add profile attributes or data extension. For example, data extension we are adding, we need to add a data extension. And in data extension, we need to show that what are the attributes. What are the attributes to it?
Rules.
Rule. Just a moment. I did not add. No. Salesforce data extension. No, it's not synchronized. That's okay. So what we can do is, for example, in create rules, what we can do is, if the subscriber is from India, okay, the India's image should display. Okay, once we create this, then second rule, if the subscriber is from Australia,
the next is the list over here.
So this works according to the fields which is added into data extension.
Right.
Okay, and then that is how we can add that dynamically. Okay, this is actually advanced one. Okay, so leave this. That's okay.
Dynamic content we have already used in Pardot, the same thing, but here you are getting many more facilities.
Yes, there are many facilities here which we can get. Okay, now in Pardot, just a moment, social follows word.
Right. You have to just add the URL.
And we can just directly add buttons which we need. Okay, we can add.
You have to add the URL for each and every
URL for each and everything. But one more thing which is remaining is that if we need to add
Subscriber preference.
uh, unsubscribe link,
Hmm.
unsubscribe link. So what we need to do is we need to first create unsubscribe page.
Acha.
And how can we do that? Through Social Studio.
Okay.
Sorry, cloud pages. Cloud page, where is cloud?
Web Studio.
Web Studio, cloud pages. Yes, that's correct. Cloud pages. In cloud pages, we get the option coding is needed for unsubscribe page. So see here, we get cloud pages. We have
So there is no option to add new page.
oh, yes, we get options. First, we need to select the folder. Okay. Now here we selected the folder at a content. We can create landing page code.
Landing
So
page.
Microsoft
Right.
this.
Okay.
But
Okay.
just a moment. The problem is that if this is actually I am a user here. Many permissions are not given to me. So that's the reason. Cloud page. No, I'm not getting that option. But yes,
So it's automatically coming over here unsubscriber page.
so we can create one click unsubscribe and two clicks
Acha. Got
by
it.
coding. And what we can do is here we can add unsubscribe link.
Right.
Okay. Done. Unsubscribe. Where is the unsubscribe? Just a moment. I need to add that. Just the content design. Layout. Huh. See this. Now in design, if we want mobile style to be different, we can select mobile customization from here. We don't need to code anything else if minor changes are required. From minor changes in design, we can change that. Template may also we can change, body maybe also we can change. Okay. But plain text, in plain text, we get this. Okay. That's okay. We will get error. What is the error? HTML version, the email is missing with physical mailing address. Okay. So email best practices that comes with physical mailing address. Did you recollect from Pardot? Okay. That is according to CAN spam law. Okay. Then you can try to resend text version of member business, member address, and member city. So the person who is sending an email, their business details, the address, city, name, all should be added into the template.
Right.
Okay. And the HTML, that same should be with the text version.
Right. Sync with the text version.
Then only this email is sendable. Now, if we go to code view, just a moment, we are not getting. See this. Use subscriber preview to preview or personalize email for each item script. Achha, ठीक है, that's okay. But we need to add physical mailing address. Okay. And how can we do that? Is here. Do you see what is this? Code snippet. This is physical mailing address. Add this. Okay.
Hmm.
And what was required? Physical mailing address and unsubscribe button, right?
Right.
So we go here, we add HTML. See this? We got member details,
Mhm.
person sign number, and we can also add unsubscribe, subscription center, subscribe center. See this unsubscribe button.
Mhm.
So the page which we create in crowd page, here we will be able to add that.
Okay.
Okay. So if the name is unsubscribe underscore bong bong underscore URL, there it has to be same, and then we can add that. Once
Got
it's
it.
subject line, so in subject line we can customize this according to the attributes. Okay, for example, if the email address is we can not the email address. For example, we have country. Okay, now we don't have the a field which we have added. So if its country is USA, then subject line should be
This.
namaskar.
Hmm.
Okay, done. And if we want to make two things, then we can add a rule stating if India equals if country equals to India, then it should be namaskar.
So
And if
rule-based subject line.
yes, rule based subject line. Okay, we can add rule based subject line, or we can add profile attributes based subject line as well.
Hmm.
Okay, so this and pre-header. Once it's done, then it will ask for preview. Hopefully, it should be the errors are disappeared. Okay, the invalid subject line is showing. So subject line I did not add it.
Hmm.
Add it, preview and test. See this.
Hmm.
Okay, done.
Right.
Now email address. The first name is not showing. Okay, modified by Shrav. First name. Okay, first name is Ramesh. Let's go back here in content. We have uh not the dynamic content. We have text, not the text. Just a moment. Delete this. We have code snippet. Okay, in code snippet, we, for example, I code. Where is that? Bracket set at the rate subscriber key equals to attribute value value free email. Okay, and email ID. Is it email or email ID? What did I add as field?
Extension. Data extension.
In data extension, I add
Email.
Email. I think email.
just
Only email.
email. So it will be just email. We need to be very careful with this part. Okay. And second is set at the rate first name equals to sorry, attribute value is it first name, subscriber, data extension. Where is Ramesh?
So Faisal, what code you are writing for?
I'll show you. I'll show you. The result will speak. Okay, first name. Hi, person sign, switch to V. At the rate. T. Name. Equals to person sign, comma. Okay. A variable name at the rate. It's first name.
I think by mistake we left.
তোমাদের এখন কি কাজ চলছে তোমাদের?
আরেকবার বলো, আমি বুঝতে পারলাম না।
আমি বলছি তোমাদের এখন কি কাজ চলছে এখানে বংবংয়ে? এই বংবং না, এই ডেটা খোলাটাতে।
ডেটা গুলোটাতে
হ্যাঁ?
ডেটা
এখন কি কাজ করছো?
ওর ডেটা গুলোটাতে তো অনেক প্রজেক্ট আছে। তারপরে আমি তো সেলস ফোর্স এর উপরে কাজ করছি। ওই
কি কি পার্টিকুলারলি কি কাজ করছো তুমি?
আমি রিয়েল এস্টেট বিজনেস এর উপরে কাজ করছি, বুঝেছো?
আচ্ছা, আর তোমার মানে জব রোলটা কি স্পেসিফিক?
আমার তোমার এই অ্যাসোসিয়েট কনসালটেন্ট।
না না, মানে এমনি এক্স্যাক্টলি অ্যাসোসিয়েট কনসালটেন্ট।
ডেভেলপমেন্ট করতে হয়, অটোমেশন করতে হয়, কনফিগারেশনও করতে হয়। মানে
আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা।
তোমার হচ্ছে ক্লায়েন্ট বা কাস্টমার যেরকম রিকোয়ারমেন্ট থাকে, মানে ওদের কাস্টমার বেস হ্যান্ডেল করার জন্য ওদের সুবিধা অনুযায়ী সেভাবে আর কি সিআরএম টা রেডি রাখতে হয় বা ডেভেলপ করতে হয়। হ্যাঁ।
আচ্ছা 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 আচ্ছা, বুঝতে পেরেছি। তুমি অ্যাপেক্স জানো?
হ্যাঁ, মোটামুটি কম বেশি তো করতেই হয়।
Sorry about that, guys.
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, Faisal, yes,
ওকে
yes.
ফ্যাজল, উই আর জাস্ট
I was
gossiping
so
about
much with this doing the part. So this laptop got shut. But no worries. The thing is, what I have done here is I'm setting the rule. Okay. Now rule that includes first name. Okay. And first name is someone there. Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Can you hear me?
yes ফ্যাজল।
Yes,
All
Faisal.
right. Okay. So should be okay. So the thing is, what I am doing is, if I code it, okay, the first name according to the selections, that will be first name here as Ramesh. So here it should appear as Ramesh. Hi Ramesh, and it should proceed with the content of it. Okay. So I need actually to set up first the data extension, a proper data extension, so that the values which I am adding, that should catch into the data extension, and that should reflect.
Acha, 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 got it, got it. What you are trying to say? That means, it will automatically show over here, but the first name will be automatically shown over here, na?
That's
That is
correct.
the
That's
main first name
And-
or whatever field we have used over there. So it will go accordingly. Got it.
That's correct. So according to that, the subject line will also change if we are adding a code into it. and the dynamic content, the content which we are adding into it. And if we have any code here, it will appear according to the selections which we are making by the code. So this is how the email works. Okay.
It's similar like WhatsApp. I'm using GeoHaptic for WhatsApp messaging, bulk messaging, or automation. So the
Huh.
whatever you are doing now, the similar message is going over there. Whenever the customer are chatting with their mobile number, so automatically the name's taken over there. And if I type this kind of rule or code, this will take the name automatically. So similar thing is showing over here.
That is correct. That's correct. So here, what we are doing, what we are taking into email, that should actually vary. That should match with the data extension. Okay. If
Mhm.
there's no data extension, we won't be able to create any code nor any selections we added into the email.
Acha, so that's now I got it. That's why it is called data extension.
That is
Okay. That
now
it is collecting the data field from the data extension. That's why it is calling. Okay, got it. That's why it is called data extension. Got it.
correct. Now this is just a first part. We have
Right.
we have many things
Many things.
to understand that how we can synchronize the field, we can add the field, we can use the field.
Right.
Okay. So till now, I mean, I don't want you all to take much load.
Mhm.
For today, what we have covered is subscriber, the person who gives the consent that they need to receive the email or messages. Second is
Data
about
extension.
data extension. Third is about sending
SAP.
as
Set.
a vendor authentication package,
Mhm.
okay, from which we
Email deliverability best practices.
Sender profile, delivery profile.
the classification. And oh, just a moment, Here, here, okay, here. See this. Once we
Whether
click,
we cannot see your screen, you
that's correct. Okay, sorry.
disable it.
Just can you see my screen now?
Yes, well,
Yes, Pradeep.
Huh. So we were here. Okay, we can see this part. Now, once we click here, what we can do is we can send an email to individual person,
Mhm.
okay, or through data extension. Here from name. So if we add the sender profile here, we will be able to send it from name. Sender profile is Harshal. So this is the one. And delivery profile equals to default. Then we can add this. And we can send a test email. Okay. So till now,
What is next? That part.
the third part,
Litmus. Litmus is
Litmus.
what?
Litmus is actually a different, you can say, preview which works different. I mean,
Acha.
that has the access. It's paid version, so don't go
Acha,
through
acha,
it.
acha.
But
Acha, acha.
till here, it's just what do you say? The things which we have created, like the sender profile, sender classification. So this will work according to it.
Right. Got it.
Okay. Huh. So let's go back. I won't extend today. My kids are troubling me a lot.
No, it's okay. Almost each and everything is clear, Fazal.
Hmm.
Thank you. But just need practice. Otherwise, most of the things are clear.
No problem.
there are too many things to catch up, like too many things to use these and understand the feature.
No
So it
problem.
will,
What
yeah,
I do is just replicate few fields. Okay, few fields which are useful to us, and what we can do out of it, so that it will be actually actually a practice to you all and revision to me. Don't worry, I'll show you. You just have gone through the standard data extension. We have filtered data extension. We have synchronized data extension as well.
Right.
Synchronized work in very different way. So you will be actually very much interested in learning the different part of it.
Thank you, Faisal.
Okay, Faisal. Thank
Yeah.
you, Faisal. Thank
All
you.
right, guys.
Thank you.
Guys,
Bye, man.
take care of yourself. Bye.
Bye.